tell me when to go. Every week we do this, hit them with a little bit of sweet chin music. And I only beef over cake like Brutus. The barber and Ann Arbor, MIW go hard like. Where do we come from? What do we do? Dissect matches and break down moves. You're tuned in to an interlude. When I look into the middle of your mind, that's an interview. Independent, you better get with the movement. We only winning, we never been in the losing. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube and see us on the news. Know that we about to do that.
You already know me. IPW champion Davison Sarai. Happy to announce that I'm now an official sponsor for Rasslin Rage. Basically makes me part owner. Anything with my name on it has to get classed up a little bit, so maybe we'll see some changes around here. See you soon.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 121. Yikes. Of Michigan Independent Weekly. You know, what is Michigan Independent Weekly? What do we do here? We
Blackjack and hookers.
At least we don't go to Vegas and go to jail and do hookers and coke. However, oh, you do. Oh, he's like, oh, what are you talking about? It's me. I do.
You don't know what I do on the weekends. I don't go to wrestling.
That is great. So, thank you. I am the Dread King's personal homeboy, Cody Fleming, and joining me tonight is the one and only Happy Harper himself, Josh Harper. The grumpiest man in Michigan, known as Dan Beals, is not with us tonight. He is suffering from problems with his ObamaNet and now needs to have a technician come in and fix his router because I'm sure he smashed it because that's what he does. But hey, hello to you guys. Make sure you let Dan know that, you know, it's okay, and breathing exercises do in fact work for the anger issues. Please scroll down in the description and follow MIW, Rasslin Rage, and subscribe to this channel. Also smash the thumbs up and ring the bell.
Just a little one because Dan's not here. Now, this episode's going to be a little bit different because of Sunday's Super Bowl. We didn't have Sunday. Normally, Sunday is Rasslin Rage, where we talk about all the shows that happened over the weekend. MIW is when we talk about the shows that will happen this coming weekend. But because of the Super Bowl, actually, you know what? I don't think we're allowed to say that now that I think about it. But anyways, because of the football con that happened, we're going to be doing both. So that's awesome. We would like to say thank you to our sponsors, Davison Sarai, the Blacksheep, Justin Dream, that Joe Broni, PKSA Karate Port Huron, The Spider, and our newest sponsor in the chats, summoned by the word hookers. We'd like to say thank you to F5 Wrestling. Thank you for becoming a sponsor of Rasslin Rage and MIW.
Now they're not going to be a sponsor because you're affiliating them with hookers.
I mean, it's not always a bad thing.
Oh Lord, man! We gotta.
We lose more sponsors because of me than anything else.
True. However, welcome F5. I have put the logo up. I have not put their links down there yet, but they will be soon. I promise. I've also worked, I've been getting all that stuff taken care of. So it's there. And also it is in the little thing that goes across the screen on the main screen. So I had to edit that stuff in there. And I can even, hold on, let me see what I got.
Now, if you would like to become a sponsor of Rasslin Rage or MIW and immediately have me put my foot in my own mouth, hit me up, hit up Cody, hit up Danny, and we can tell you how to do that. We are insanely cheap. We sell out.
F5C and F5 Wrestling. Ha ha. It is there. Ha 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 ha.
It's not me. F5 affiliated F5 with hookers. Blackjack, hookers, and wrestling. That's a shirt.
I like it. I want that T-shirt. I don't want the hookers though. No hookers. Hookers are bad. Well, for my marriage, anyways. Probably bad for your upcoming marriage too. But as
It's 2022, man.
so, we have 2 events for results. Okay, we got Capital Pro, and we have the event I was at, Independence Pro Wrestling. Had a blast, by the way. Talk about that. Then we have 5 events, right? 5, and yeah, coming up. So we'll do results first when we come back, and then we will do upcoming, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So when we come back.
It's time to talk about Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment. Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment.
What up? I'm Mark Franchise from the Independence Pro Wrestling Commentary Team, and you're watching Michigan Independent Weekly. Mother bitch.
Happiest hopper, a cinnamon dream. I bring you an ice that'll sure make you scream. Demon of fire and cold from above.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna cast fireball.
I mean, I know it's role playing, but can we do a little more play and a little less role?
All right.
Okay.
So let's see. That's 12, 13, 18. That's 24 points of damage to make you a happy harper.
All right, so we are back. Wonderful times. Oh. But, okay, so anyways, we have events and we have results, Results. So welcome back. We start the show with results from Capital Pro and IPW, which I was able to attend and had a great time. Like I said, first up, February 12th, Capital Pro Wrestling brought the Great Lakes Wrestling Showcase to the Fledge in Lansing, Michigan. In match number 1, we have Dylan Derringer pinning Rod Lee. Well, that's not cool.
I mean, Derringer can't keep a sucker free, apparently. I don't know. In match number 2, Frank Isaac Anderson took on Mr. One Night Only, and JP Ono got that win.
Hot Stuff Rivera and Thurston Scowl defeated CJ Otgen and Alex Steele.
Gideon Malice was able to pin Jason Blazin.
George Mack and Mike Marvel defeated Nick Zero and Danny Astro.
The master of the kitten leotard, Kip Rude, took on Blake Bale. Blake Bale was able to pin all of those adorable little faces. I'm thinking of the wrong person, aren't I?
Do you see what I see? You see what I see.
What?
Do you see what I see?
I'm assuming this is because Dan's internet messed up. That can't be a correct statement. Nope.
All right. Are you ready?
No.
Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? The team of Jimmy and Jarris Gray, known as the Grey Wolves, defeat War Inc. members Dre Jacobs and Billy Ray Daniels. How? What? Who? What the hell?
Why?
What in the hell, Bobby? What the hell,
I'll tell
Bobby?
you what. Wow. Okay,
Hey,
I
Goldman.
need to see that. I need to see that match.
Jeremiah Goldman in the house. Hello, Josh Boast. Hello, The Spider. Tara Roberts. Hello to y'all. F5. What up, homie? Kyler Coleman. Hey, what up? Let's see here. Who else? And that looks like so far. But hello to all of you. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe.
Getting back into the world where things make sense. Justin Dream took on the modern-day Shaman and pinned him. Jamie Cox and Caleb Stills also took on Ace Evans and Road Rash, with Jamie Cox and Caleb Stills being able to get the pin on the Nomads.
Hot Stuff Rivera and Thurston Scowl defeat Jimmy and Jarris Gray. This must be a tournament.
Yes, it was a tournament for the first tag team championships, as we reported last week on MIW. If you didn't know that, I have a wonderful show for you to watch. It's called Michigan Independent Weekly. It's on Tuesdays, normally around 6:30. Sometimes it's a little bit later, because one or more of the announcers may be fat and stuffing their face with cake, so the show starts a little later. Yeah. Comrade Luke's took it on Chase Burnett and won by my favorite method, submission. You tapped out.
By your favorite method. So please go into a little bit more detail on your favorite method. Like, how often do you use submission? And is this a lifestyle?
Yes. Very, very much so. The safe word is pineapple, and I'll make you say it.
I had too much information. All right, so also on the 12th, but this one was from the Vanderbilt. Great place, by the way, dude. You know, you're out in where the big tanks, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man, it was awesome, and it was in Grand Rapids. Independence Pro Wrestling presented Heart and Soul. In the first match, it was Solo against Top Gun, and Solo pins Top Gun to get the W.
It's insane that either of them were on the mat long enough for that to even be a thing. I'm sure that was one of those up matches the whole time.
Ray Torres went to a double countout against Brutus Atwell.
LaDon Sanders pinned Atlas Hightower. Jimmy Sholwin and Max Morrison took on Keith Cream and Jason DeMilo, with Jimmy Sholwin and Max Morrison pulling out the win.
Now, you may or may not have seen the picture of LJ. He tagged me in it. Did you see this? And he's mean mugging. He is mean mugging, right? He is mean mugging. And he walks by me, and I can tell, and I'm like, I'm not booing you. But they don't like him over there. He said to the camera, he said, I'm a different motherfucker on the west side of the state. It was pretty good. But LJ defeated Hazon Beckett by submission. Now, interesting things. There was a return of at this show, and it was one old-timer, Jeff King. Yeah, he came out and he wants himself a piece of LJ Lawrence. Ooh. So I believe at the next show on the 27th of February, those two are going to have a match, I believe. Jeff King is making his return to the wrestling world, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay! Felix Mario defeated Derek Wolf in a dumpster match to win the Michiana belt.
Are you happy about that?
I'm always happy.
But you were like, yay, before.
That was 100% because of having King come back.
Oh, I thought it was because of this. Because this was very, very short-lived. Because there was an intermission after this match. Okay, they had a little bit of intermission. Felix is in the ring. I was trying to make the guy money, but he wasn't. I don't think he heard me. I'm like trying to get people. I was yelling, $5, get a picture with Felix, and he could make $5 every picture. Yeah. You know, he's got the title. Well, all right. So then we fast forward, and Sharp, your friend Shart. You remember him? He comes out, and apparently he's got some pull over there, and the dumpster that Mario put Wolf in wasn't approved. It was the wrong dumpster.
Okay.
So instead of having a dumpster match, they had just a straight up match after. And Derek Wolf pinned Felix Mario to win the Michiana belt in the immediate rematch that had happened.
Just for future reference and for prosperity and for records, not that I have records, but for records, since it was in the wrong dumpster, does that mean that Derek Wolf never lost the championship?
Technically, yeah.
So he didn't win it in a rematch, he retained.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
And still.
Well, I'm going to tell you that he's not very well liked. Oh, there's a lot of words thrown his way. But, you know, he shows up and he wins. So it is what it is.
That's probably why people don't like him. A lot of losers don't like winners.
Now, I'm going to tell you this. This is my opinion. People can disagree and agree. But this match right here, this match I'm about to talk about right here, this is a fire match and should be, not only is it the match of the night, in my opinion, but it also should be a nomination for match of the year. Because this fucking match literally tore the fucking roof off the place. It was amazing, man. The fans were loud, proud, man. It was awesome. And when, man, you know these two guys go at it, and then Alex gets off the top rope, and then there's kinds of all flippy things going on, and oohs and ahs, and oh man.
I've been saying it since I was little. No one fights like brothers fight.
Yeah. So here we go. We have Alex Weir, master weaponized Alex Weir, against Adam fucking Wick. In the end, it was Alex coming out victorious. Now, I want to say a lot of the people didn't know I was there. And so, like, when they noticed I was there, like, Adam had the best response. He's in this corner right in front of me, and I'm yelling, ah! And he goes, and he looks at me, and he goes, what the? And he flips me off. I loved it, man. I loved it. It was great. Afterwards, he's like, I heard the voice, and I was like, I know that voice. And then I see you, and he goes, I didn't know you were coming. I was like, yeah, dude. It was a great time anyways, but I had a blast out there. In the Vandermill, I'm telling you, dude, they got their cider on tap, right? And they got totally roasted cider. Oh, man, great. Apples and some kind of nuts that they roast. It's amazing. But they have like
hard cider or regular cider?
It's like alcohol cider. It's not like hard cider, but it's cider. Like,
I'm a fat person, Cody. Paint me a picture. What kind of nuts we talking?
I don't know. You'd have to look it up. I just know it tastes good. I like it. Totally roasted is my favorite. I'm just saying. I was first introduced to Vander's, their line of ciders at Freighters here in town. We have that restaurant on the river down by the Blue Water Bridge. Those of you that don't know, that's our location or area, the Port Huron.
It's the fancy place in town.
Yeah, but it used to be the Thomas Edison Inn, and now it's something else. And there's a restaurant in there and a convention center or whatever. But anyways, Freighters, they have it. And I had it there, and it was really good. Ever since I went to Europe, because they're huge on their ciders over there. That's all they really drink. They don't really drink beer over there. mean, they do, but anyway, moving on.
Continuing on with the wrestling show that we're talking about. Jack Verville and Lewis Landon took on Chad Alpha and Kyler Coleman. Jack Verville and Lewis Landon were able to beat, and when I say able, I mean, of course, beat Kyler Coleman.
Was he?
Yes. Jack Price also took on Ren Jones for the heavyweight belt, with Jack Price winning this belt. He's just becoming a title collector again. This is going to be a year of Jack Price. It is. And you know what? You want to know a secret, Cody?
No.
I know something you don't know.
What do you know?
I know an exclusive information about championships that's going to be happening in a few more weeks.
What's that?
Well, I mean, so those are the shows that we talked about that happened last weekend. So that's Rasslin Rage. We're going to start MIW where we normally talk about what's coming up this weekend, but let's look a little bit further down the road. We're looking at FU3, F it all, and at FU. Seriously, if you're not going to the show, you're fucking up. But at this show, we are going to get a main event with a champion versus champion match. I have exclusive information that the BBW heavyweight champion Sludge Gibson will be taking on the 24-karat LP champion John Tay Keith. That's right. BBW is going to be taking on the 24-karat LP champion. Remember, this is Michigan Independent Wrestling. We root for Michigan Stars. None of that Florida bullcrap. John Tay Keith. John Tay Keith.
None of that Florida bullcrap.
And I got new batteries for the megaphone, so it won't be so bad.
Okay, so that was last weekend, right? And then in the future, but now we have some other things to talk about, right? First up, we have IWR, right? IWR, Insane Wrestling Revolution at the FOP in Monroe. That is right. February 17th. That's a Thursday. It's called St. Valentine's Day Mayhem. The address for this event is 1051 Strasburg. Let me spell that for you. Strasburg. Hopefully that's spelled correct. Road. That's right. Tickets for St. Valentine's Day Massacre or Mayhem. That's what it is. Would have been cooler if it was Massacre. Front row VIP. Sold out. Second row VIP. Sold out. Third row. Maybe you can get third row, right? No? Guess what? Sold out. And all that is left is general admission, $15. They can be purchased through purplepass.com. IWR 9. VIP doors open at 6 with a scheduled bell time of 6:30. GA doors open at 7 with a bell time of 7:30. Matches we know are Jake something, yikes, taking on the Kenny Irvine.
The pride of the Monroe Dynasty, MM3, will be facing off against the Suplex Shogun, Jackson Stone. That's a VIP match. Like, that's not me saying that's an amazing match. I'm saying that's a VIP. You can't buy tickets for that match. I'm slightly upset about that. I need to buy tickets for this show earlier.
The problem is we work. So a Thursday show, it would basically, you would have to have a vacation day on Friday.
Or be tired.
Oh, fuck that, dude.
I'm young and stupid. I'm young-ish and mildly stupid.
If it was a Friday show and you had to work on a Saturday, not so bad, because Saturday work's not as bad as Friday work, in my opinion. Saturday's a little more laid back in my shop. I don't know about your shop. Is it laid back in your shop on Saturdays?
Depends. I mean, when it comes down to it, it's a thing of like, is the boss there?
My boss is pretty cool. So, all right.
If HR's there, it's a regular day and Saturdays suck. If HR's not there, it's like, dude,
Really?
I'm going to go hide in the bathroom for like 25 minutes until my phone loses battery and I can't feel my legs no more.
Now, sounds like an interesting time. The Dread King Logan. That's right. He has issued an open challenge.
Normally, if there's an open challenge, I say it's a bad thing for the person issuing the challenge. The Dread King Logan is one of the few people that can take on most people. But there are some big, bad monsters at IWR.
Now, according to this writing here, Tanner Nix is teaming up with the Monster Clonts. They're going to team up, and they're going to face the Game Changers with Johnny Bravo. Okay.
Whew. In a match that literally could be on TV, and you'd pay pay-per-view prices for it, and all you had to do was get a ticket for IWR. Trey Miguel will defend his IWR United States Championship against the Mad Dragon, Rohit. Whoa! That's going to be an amazing match, and that's not where IWR stops. The IWR Tag Team Championship will also be on the line as Rhino and Heath Slater take on the DTA with Johnny Bravo.
When did the DTA start teaming up with Johnny Bravo?
I mean, Johnny Bravo knows talent when he sees talent.
I know, but I was just wondering. Yeah, I didn't know that was.
I feel like when you reach a certain level, Johnny Bravo just kind of pops up. Yoo-hoo!
Yes. Now, Insane Wrestling Revolution Heavyweight Championship. It's going to be Madman Fulton versus Connor. Yikes.
Also in action.
I'm like, where are you at?
I'm sorry, I was looking in the chat. Also in action will be Sam Beal and the man from Planet Detroit, the mysterious Movado. IWR is always so freaking awesome. You know what? Screw it. When they announce the next show, I'm going. Unless it's a thing like, hey, no, I'm going because they have not had a show that's not insane. But continuing on through the week on Friday, February 18th from the Victory Gym in Brownstown, Michigan, Horror Slam presents Bloodshed. The address for this event is 23156 King Road. Tickets are $25 for the front row and GA is $20. This show has an 8 p.m. bell time. Tickets are available by messaging this phone number. That is 734-502-6481. Once again,
Info line. I like it. Like the old days in the raves, back in Detroit.
this is also how you get your time and your movie tickets. 734-502-6481. You have to use the code word banana.
I am going to laugh if they start getting texts with banana. They're going to hate us if that happens. They're going to be like, them
That'd be
fucking
great.
pricks.
And Cody, Chuck Stein has said we will talk about this one tomorrow. For anyone that doesn't know, tomorrow there will be an interview between Chuck Stein and Cody.
Yes.
And if you didn't know that, it doesn't matter if you knew it or not. As long as you hit that bell, YouTube will tell you about all the amazing interviews that are coming up this week. Because Cody's got an absolutely amazing lineup this week. Yeah. So make sure you hit that bell, and YouTube will remind you when those things go live.
Real quick, Hello to Blacksheep. Hello to you, sir, one of our sponsors. Hello, Chuck Stein, obviously. Chuck Stein, like we said, we'll be talking to him tomorrow. And then, I think that's all the new people. I don't see any new Jeremiah. We already shouted out, right? So awesome. Thank you guys for joining us. And if you're new here, please smash the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're listening to the replay on Podbean, please head on over to YouTube, r2youtube.com, the letter R, the number 2, youtube.com, and subscribe. If you're not listening to us on podcasts platforms, please do. Download our shit and help us, will you? Even if you don't listen, just download it. Or even just like us. Something, right? Do something. Please. Help it out. Share. Whatever. Do something. All right? Also. So now we have holy smokes, a fans bring the weapons intergender match for the Horror Slam Heavyweight Championship. Is going to be MM3 versus Mickey Knuckles. Dun, dun, dun.
That is gonna be an insane match, partially because Horror Slam fans are insane. So letting them bring the weapons is just like cops should be confiscating shit at the front door, honestly. Like,
well, we're Pete. We're not going to talk about.
I'm not one of the sick people. I don't have a 4-foot yellow iron steel bar that I'm painting and putting Happy Harper on for that deathmatch tournament later next month.
Now, did you see this one? Is that you didn't talk about?
That's because you started talking before I was done.
Well, you want to talk about it?
Yeah. We're also going to get John Wayne Murdoch taking on Dale Patrick's. Whew, that's going to be an insane shit. Look, if you guys have never been to a Horror Slam show, go. I will recommend covering your drink so you don't get glass in there and think it's ice. Don't wear your best possible clothes.
Nike.
It is a later starting show because this is not the show you take your kids to. It is an amazing show. Anyone that's been there will tell you that it is an amazing show. Horror Slam's an awesome place.
All right, so moving on now.
On Saturday, February 19th, that is Saturday, because we get spoiled this week. So far, we're already talking about Thursday, Friday, now Saturday. UWE brings Cabin Fever to the Wexford Civic Center in Cadillac, Michigan. The address for the Wex is 1320 North Mitchell Street. Tickets are GA15 on a pre-sale, $20 at the door. Kids are 3 through 12, and seniors are $10 on a pre-sale. And there's a family 4-pack of $40 pre-sale. So get your tickets ahead of time and save yourself some money. Doors open at 6 p.m. with a bell time of 7. Matches that have been released this time are the main event of a Make-A-Wish Battle Royal, where the winner will receive anything he wishes at the MOTU event.
MOTU? Masters of the Universe? Masters
I mean, that works.
Of the Universe. MOTU. That's what MOTU is. Masters of the Universe. You don't collect toys, do you?
I do, but I'm also not in my 50s.
Neither am I, asshole. Man, oh man. Now, in the UWE Heavyweight Championship match, it is Jimmy Blaze versus the champion Mongo. And I got 2 promos, but I'm going to play this one. And I didn't only got the one. Here we go. Check this out.
UWE Pro Wrestling. Mongo thinks there was a miscommunication. Something got crossed in the lines. Maybe Masked Marauder is too new at the job to understand. But Mongo told you that if Jimmy Blaze shows up February 19th at the Wexford Civic Center, if Jimmy Blaze steps 1 foot inside that building, your UWE champion, the Michigan-made Monster Mongo, is not only going to hurt Jimmy Blaze, but he's going to take out your lack of respect on your roster. You see, Jimmy Blaze, I understand you used to be the psychotic Jimmy Blaze. You used to be that guy everybody was afraid of. Guess what, pal? You're not him anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Time has taken that away from you. Your knees are junk. You don't move as fast. You can't jump as high. You're not as violent as you used to be. I know you're going to show up. Because that's what old people do. They refuse to accept that it's over. They refuse to accept that their time is past. Well, Jimmy Blaze, just put this in perspective. You really want whoever else Mongo's going to hurt on your conscience? Mongo knows you have former students that come to the show. You really want one of their injuries to be your fault? Mongo's not afraid of you, Jimmy. Mongo just wants everybody at UWE to understand that when he says something, it's going to happen. Because if not, Mongo is going to take care of it himself. Why? Because there's nothing anybody can do about it. February 19th, Mongo's going to have to start teaching lessons.
All right. So I missed Dream's promo for Horror Slam. So we're going to play that right now.
Well, Horror Slam, it
Hashtag
looks like
Cody's fault.
somebody missed your dream, Daddy. In case you missed the announcement, February 18th, the Blacksheep will be back in Taylor, Michigan to take on Satu Jin. And the greatest part about all this is that I actually have the home field advantage. No, fans, there will not be light tubes. There will be headlocks. There will not be gusset plates, something Satu is very fond of, I've experienced in the past. Because there will be arm bars. That's right, I will be facing Satu Jin in a wrestling match. So that should tell you right there, the Blacksheep will be coming home with that win, and I will do whatever it takes to show you, Satu, and everybody at Horror Slam, the Justin Dream is the true next generation of deathmatch wrestling. Keyword, wrestling.
Okay, so I'll take credit for that one. That was my fault. I'm not going to make excuses. That was my fault. So Justin Dream at Horror Slam is taking on Satu Jin. And he's making a point to emphasize that he is a wrestler. And they're going to wrestle. So you know. Yes, sir.
Is it Justin Dream? Is it Black Sheep, or is it Sheepy they'll be taking on Satu Jin? Because it's a different match.
That's a good question.
One
One of them's in the chat, so you can ask them. Black Sheep. Is it all of them?
Is it? You can't have all of them. Then it's a 3-on-1 that goes against the rules, Cody.
No, because if they're only one at a time.
But then it's still a 3-on-1 handicap tag team match. And that's not what it is.
They're not tagging each other in.
Then it's just a 3-on-1 beatdown, Cody. Follow the rules. Just because he's not Michigan doesn't mean you can't hashtag follow the rules.
Whatever.
The UWE Tag Team Championships will be on the line as the Irish Pub Army will defend against Project Max.
Did we talk about the Mass Marauder versus Eric Freedom? And
I skipped over Cody because I was upset at him. I'm sorry.
What a dick. I get to go again? I thought you were going to take that one too. Bruiser Mass Index versus Kyler Coleman and KJ Reynolds, along with Axel Abreu versus Solo. That's a hell of a name. Axel
Nick Green Abreu. Yeah. Nick Green and De La Sombra will be taking on Trog and Swamp Thing. Plus, there's also going to be Tommy McCrobb, Ian Swackhammer, Austin Spicoli, Miss Tracy, and all of your favorite UWE stars.
And we have next up Flyers.
I'm going to start talking while you're doing that then. Then after that, still on Saturday, we have Ultimate Championship Wrestling will be in action once again in Saginaw, Michigan with Psychological Warfare. The address for this event is 3771 North Michigan Avenue. Tickets are $15 at the door. Doors open at 7 p.m. with a bell time of 7:30. Matches that we know over this time are the Monster Clots and Kyle Barrett will be taking on the Dread King Logan and Bry Sullivan. That is going to be an absolutely insane match.
Now we got Sean Tyler with Nikki Ratu versus Roy Williams for the UCW Heavyweight Championship in a Pandora's Box match.
If I've said it once, I've said it more times than I thought I would ever say about one promotion. But UCW is pulling out matches that I've got no damn clue what it is. And I applaud them for taking a lifelong wrestling fan and having them announce a match where you're just sitting there like, what the fuck is that? Because I need to know. I don't want to know. I need to know what the hell a Pandora's Box match is. And we got the information from Sean Tyler last time, and it was basically buy a ticket. Buy a ticket and watch me show people. Holy crap. Sorry. But also scheduled to appear is Zach Thomas, the Kenny Urban, the Karate Bad Boy and leader of the Cobra Kai, LJ Lawrence, Jamal King, Captain Canada, the Dabski Daddy Schwartzy, and Eddie Dillon. That is a stacked card.
Nikes. I say
Nikes.
But to finish out the weekend, a Sunday event, February 20th, from the Sanctuary in Hamtramck. It's the Michigan Fight Club brings, right? It's Sanctuary Fight Club. Enter the trash zone. All right. The address for this is at 2932 Kniff Street. Ken Kniff. Stage seating for this event is $25. GA is only $20. Bell time is set for 6 p.m. As of this show, the only match we can confirm is that Karam will face Silas Young to crown the first ever Sanctuary Fight Club Trash Zone champion.
There's an H.
I said trash.
There's an H.
Oh, thrash?
Thrash.
Oh, it's not trash.
Thrash.
Thrash.
Yeah. Others scheduled to appear are Jody Threat, Ren Jones, Crimson, Jason Hotch, and Lotus.
Hmm?
Yeah, it says in the Lotus.
Thought that dude retired.
That's what I'm saying.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, that is the end of the show. That's all the events that we have for this weekend, eh? We don't have anything else going on. Make sure that you subscribe. What?
What do you mean you don't have anything else going on?
Well, I meant as far as the events go. There is
What more do you want? There's wrestling on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Well, I'm just saying we don't have anything else for us to present. We're done.
We've got interviews on Wednesday, Thursday. Do you got one on Friday too?
Yeah.
So today's Tuesday. That's MIW. Wednesday, you have an interview with Chuck Stein.
Yep.
Thursday, you have who's your interview on Thursday?
Mark Ross.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted you to say it. Thursday, you have an interview with Mark Ross and IWR. Who's your interview on Friday?
John Takey.
John Tay Keith. That is the 24-karat line LP Productions champion, who it was just announced will be taking on the BBW champion at the next FUF at All show. And that's going to be on Friday, along with the Pro Wrestling All-Star show on Friday. Then we have UCW and UWE on Saturday and Sanctaury on Sunday. What more do you want?
I didn't say I want more.
Okay, I do, but that's
I never said I wanted more. I was just specifically stating that we have no more information as far as events coming up this weekend to present on this show that we do about presenting information about events coming up on the weekend, is what I was saying. What?
But we do have information about the interviews. They'll be on r2youtube.com on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And that's Chuck Stein, Mark Ross, and John Tay Keith. The times don't matter if you hit that bell. See, there needs to be Danny here as a buffer between me and you, because right now you're shooting for grumpiest man in the state of Michigan. And I feel like that might be my fault.
Anyways.
You want to go be around your little kid now because he's less irritating.
Anyways, as I was stating, yes, there are those interviews. Chuck Stein will be here Wednesday, 7 p.m. Mark Ross, Thursday, 7 p.m. John Tay Keith, Friday, 7 p.m. 777. All the way across, man. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting week over here. I'm not sure if Mark is coming over here or if we're going to be through Zoom. I haven't got that, follow-up yet. So
Cody doesn't know if I'm going to show up at his house or not yet. That's cool.
Oh, Lord. Okay. So everybody out there, please make sure that you like and subscribe. Go follow Happy Harper over on Facebook. The link is down in the description. You get your Happy Harper ice cream wherever he's going to be at. Whatever event he goes to, he'll bring ice cream if he goes, because he has been working a lot, just like me, 6-7 days. So
stupid snow too.
Right.
Bald tires do not mix with snow.
Right. It's time to get new tires, Josh.
It is time to get new tires. When you start looking at your tires and wish that there was as much grip on the tires as your head, that's when it's time to get new tires.
That is a bad problem to have.
That is a bald tire.
Lord Almighty. Down in the description as well, you will find all the links to our wonderful sponsors, including the Spider, F5 Wrestling. Their links aren't down there yet, but their logo's up. We're going to get the links up ASAP. I should have did it earlier. I just didn't have time. I did get the logo up, though. And then we have Blacksheep, PKSA, Karate Poor Huron, Davison Sarai, and Joe Broni. Thank you, you guys. I did get F5 in the scroller down below, too, so that's cool. We got that all adjusted. Get that stuff in there. And I got to get the links. Twitter. I think they have a Twitter and a Facebook. I'm not sure if they have Instagram yet. I'm not sure. I know they got a YouTube channel, too, so we can put that up there. They need a merch site. I mean, people can go on their website and purchase merch and just have it shipped, dropped to their house. Great times, right? Brain Busters. That'd be great.
Brain Buster!
Well, Brain Busters, like I'm thinking about starting our own Brain Busters too, because have you seen the merch that's on Brain Busters compared to just Pro Wrestling Tees?
They have everything.
Yeah,
that's where I got my Purge face mask.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's pretty badass because we have, we could do embroidery on there, I mean, we still got to do our coats that we were talking about that only we get. Nobody else can get those coats.
Yeah, but then a pandemic happened, and that's why that kind of got.
Well, they're also going to be pretty expensive. So it's not going to be cheap to do what we're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I will see you back here tomorrow. Well, not you, but I mean maybe you in the chat. I don't know, but I'll see you along with Chuck Stein and everybody else Thursday with Mark, and then on Friday with Jonte. Man, we're gonna talk. I want to know all about Jonte. What makes him tick? What got him into wrestling? Stuff like that. Things that he looked up to when he was a kid. Shit like that.
You might not want to do that, man.
Why?
Because what if you're going to be like, oh man, like what kind of stuff were you into when you were a kid? And I think it might be one of those times when you start seeing the age difference between you and other people, and they're going to be like, I was in high school when you're talking about stuff.
Shut up.
All right.
But I want to know what. There has to be something that drove him towards the wrestling business.
You got to see how he ticks. That's why you're a good interview person, and I'm not, because I don't want to feel old. But that is, so once again, on Wednesday, you're going to be doing an interview with the soon first ever deathmatch champion, because he's going to win that tournament. And on Thursday, the best indie wrestler in the state of Michigan, Mark Ross, will be here. And on Friday, the 24-karat gold lion LP champion, Jonte Keith. 3 interviews, 3 days. Cody's killing it.
I'm going to be tired. Well, I'm going to be. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it to any wrestling this weekend, I don't think, either,
Boom.
Are you going to any wrestling?
I have lots of plans. I mean, my boss might argue those plans. Bald Tires might argue those plans. But I got plans. I want to know what the hell's in the Pandora's box match.
I mean, I want to go. I just... You have bald tires, and I don't have a fucking reservoir that works properly.
So we're going to go to your house, jack your car up, take your tires, Detroit style, go to Saginaw, and see what the hell's in the Pandora's match.
I mean, as long as it's not rainy snow shit, I'm all right. But you know what I'm saying? As
long as it's not rainy snow shit, I'm all right.
See, that's what I mean. It's like 1 week in sea or 1 week slide.
Which just means we get there faster. Who needs red lights?
Fuck it.
There's no red lights on the highway, dude. We're good.
Shit, all the way to Saginaw. Boop, boop. How long does it take to get to Saginaw?
How long should it take, or how long does it take?
How long does it take when Josh is driving to Saginaw?
47 minutes.
47 minutes. That ain't bad. How long should it take if you go to the speed limit?
Probably a lot longer.
So I'm assuming like an hour and a half, 2 hours. You're looking it up?
Yeah, because it's supposed to take 85 miles, not 85 minutes. It's supposed to take an hour and a half. I have a speeding problem. Oh, man.
I just find it funny that because you used to talk shit to me back when I had the cruiser, the G Cruiser, and you were like, oh, yeah, I'm pissed these guys are on our way too. And then I look down to see you're doing 85 miles an hour. And it's
I'm doing 85. You were doing 95 and yelling at people for going too slow.
It was not.
Yes, you were. That's why. Because I'm like, man, why are these people going so slow? And then I looked over and made sure my seatbelt was on.
Just got it. Well,
this is why Cody doesn't drive to shows. Well, that and $2 beers.
I think it's more like $2 beers, but because you guys are not, you're absolutely okay if I go, hey, I'm driving here, and you're like, oh, I'll go with you too.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll jump in the car. I don't care.
Yeah. Oh, no big deal. He's just doing 95. No big deal. He'll get there.
I'm past that die young, live a pretty corpse thing. Now I'm just trying to get fatter and make my friends have to carry me.
It's a lot easier with the PT was a little roller skate. This thing's like a fucking spaceship. It glides down the expressway. The PT didn't do that very well. Oh, well. All right. So we're going to get out of here, guys. Enough about us. You guys have yourself a great night, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Adios, amigos.
Bye.
Rasslin Rage. Do it now. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin
Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. This is Rasslin Rage.